In this video, I will continue to show you some drawing tools inside Sketchup, and also we will see how to create dimensions and how we can measure our spaces in this. Well, we made this example here, which is a house plan. So it's a technical drawing. And so we will explore some more of these drawing tools, and we will see some techniques, some tips and tricks. Now, before we proceed, I want to show you how I can export this without even deleting the internal surfaces, but I will export everything as it is, and I will use the DXF format to export and export it with just a simple name. So let's call this export test. And you have also some options here. You can choose, for example, if you are using AutoCAD, you can choose different AutoCAD versions. You can also define a scale, but I think that this is the best option to keep it 1:1. So it means that it's in the real scale, the scale that's in reality, but you can also change that. And also you can export polylines, define the width here. But again, I'm gonna keep everything as it is, because then I will proceed into the CAD application to do all these details. So I will just export as it is. Okay, and this is a CAD application called Librecad, and we made other guides about Librecad. It's completely open source and free, so you can use it, for example, to test the XF drawing like this. So I will go to File, New, and I will just open up the one that I've saved, and there you go. So you can see here I have my different layers also. So I have, you can see here, I can, well, actually it's everything, it's in the same layer right now, but it has different colors and different representation. But you can see that I've imported everything except the surfaces, which I don't need here because this is just a 2D technical drawing software. Okay, so let's get back into SketchUp, and you can see here I have opened more toolbars. So I've added, right click on the space here if you want to add more toolbars. We already saw that in previous videos. So I have added 3 additional toolbars, which the first one is drawing, to show you all the different possibilities that we have with the different shapes and how we can also have some options. And with those I created, for example, here this little table and these 2 chairs and also this kitchen table. And we have the construction toolbar, which is useful when we need to place dimensions, when we want to know some measures, also when we want to place some text here, some plain text, which I will now delete, and I will show you later how to place it. And also we can see how we can change the axis, so the coordinate system of the drawing, which could be useful in some cases. And also we have this toolbar here called measurements. Now this one here, usually it shows down here at the bottom right, so you usually have that right there, but I think it's useful also to have it here, which is more visible, and you can well, you have it in front of you and you don't have to look down every time. So in this video I placed the measurements in a more visible position, but if you close this, it's gonna automatically go down there again. All right, and also I opened up the extended toolbar here with a lot of tools. So you can see that here you can find all the drawing tools, all the modify tools and the measures and the ones for the navigations. So you have everything there. It's a little bit more complex than the standard, but I will also keep the standard in order to look familiar for you. Okay, so let's start here to draw. We already saw how we can draw the lines, so I will not go back to the lines. Let's start with the rectangle. So we also saw freehand. Let's go with a rectangle. Now, when you create a rectangle, you can give precise measures. So for example, I will add some other stuff here. Let's say I want to create a kitchen. So the kitchen usually it's composed by some like modules, which should be like 60 times 60 centimeters. So I'm gonna type here, to have the correct dimension, I'm gonna type 0.6, comma 0.6. So that's gonna create basically a square. Now I can create a group with this if I want to keep it separate and I don't want to interfere with the rest of the drawing, but this is up to you. In this case, we're just drawing in 2D, so we will not have too many problems. So I will click this and place it somewhere where I want my kitchen. Let's say that I want to place it here. So this will be my first module for the kitchen. You can place it exactly here, or you can leave a little bit of space. This is up to you. It's how you want to represent your drawing. So it's really personal. Okay, and then I will copy this module. So we'll move it, click on this endpoint, move it, and then click Control. So I can create copies, and I can do like that. And I can continue to do that. You can see it's keeping the copy function activated, so I can copy this. Okay. So usually, this is like the fridge, and then you have the other modules. So, well, let's keep it simple. I'm gonna only use these 5 modules, and let's create, for example, here a rectangle for the sink. So this could be like double sink. And again, I'm just doing this. I'm keeping it really simple. Okay, so you can use measures, you can use anything here. You can see that it also snaps at determined intervals. So if you want to select here an island, double click, and then let's move this from this endpoint and then Control again to copy. Okay, and maybe here we want to add well, let's add another one. So double click and then move it and copy as well with Control. And maybe here I want to place the oven and the rest of there you go. Again, I'm just doing this real quick just to show you, but you can take all the time in the world and make things really precise. Okay, and this is the circle, by the way, which is the other important shape. Now I've done this really quick, but if you want to define a precise measure, here you have the possibility to define the sides. So let's say I want to add another small table here, or well, this could be like a base as well. So I can place here